The powerful don't build connections with everyone. They connect with people who understand how the game actually works. And right now, most people are standing outside that world, confused about why opportunities never reach them, why doors stay locked, why men with less intelligence, less talent, and less discipline somehow end up in rooms they can't access. It's not luck, it's not fairness, and it's definitely not talent alone. There are laws that govern influence, unspoken rules that decide who becomes unforgettable and who disappears into the background forever. Niccolò Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. The elite still operate by these principles today. They just never explain them publicly. These rules are passed quietly through circles of power, inside boardrooms, private dinners, closed networks, and relationships most people never even see. What you're about to hear will permanently change how you view conversations, relationships, influence, and status itself.
Today, we're not going through all 13. We're going through the 7 that matter most. The ones that, once you understand them, change how you move through every room you enter. Listen carefully, because once you understand these, you stop moving through the world like everyone else. Law 1. Become useful before you become close. This is the first thing most people completely misunderstand about powerful individuals. They think connection comes from being liked, from being charismatic, from impressing people with personality or ambition. Wrong. Powerful people care about one thing first: utility. What can you do? What problem can you solve? What pressure can you remove from their life? Nobody at the top is searching for another person asking for favors. They already deal with endless people who want access, opportunities, money, introductions, validation, attention. The moment you approach them from a position of need, you immediately lower your value. Need creates weakness. Desperation is visible, and powerful people detect it instantly. That's why the smartest move is the opposite of what most people do. Stop focusing on what they can give you. Start focusing on what you can provide them. Study them before you approach them. Understand their world. Learn their business. Identify the stress points in their life, their company, their reputation. Then become useful. Not emotionally useful, strategically useful. The person who removes problems becomes memorable very quickly. The desperate man says, "Can you help me?" The strategic man says nothing. He quietly becomes difficult to ignore. Because once someone powerful associates your presence with ease, solutions, results, or relief, you stop being another outsider. You become an asset, and assets are protected. Remember this carefully. The powerful rarely remember the people who talked the most, but they never forget the people who made life easier. That is your first currency in the world of influence. Use it wisely.
Law 2. Never reveal your full hand. The moment people fully understand you, you lose leverage. Mystery creates power. Predictability destroys it. Most people reveal too much, too quickly. They overshare their plans, their emotions, their insecurities, their next move, sometimes without anyone even asking. They think this creates connection. In reality, it creates vulnerability. Because every piece of information you reveal can eventually be used against you. Your goals can be blocked. Your weaknesses can be exploited. Your plans can be copied. Your emotions can be manipulated. This is why powerful individuals stay controlled with information. They rarely say more than necessary. They allow people to see only what benefits them, nothing more. That doesn't mean becoming cold or robotic. You do not need to explain every decision. You do not need to reveal every ambition. Sometimes silence is smarter than honesty. When people cannot fully read you, they become cautious around you. They hesitate, they analyze, they wonder what you know, what you think, what your next move might be. That uncertainty creates influence. A man who is completely understood becomes easy to predict, and predictable people are easy to control. So learn to pause before speaking. Law 3. Master the art of selective availability. The more available you are, the less valuable you appear. That truth makes people uncomfortable, but human psychology has always worked this way. People chase what feels scarce. They value what seems limited, and they often ignore what is constantly available to them. Most men destroy their own value without realizing it. They respond instantly every time. They always say yes. They make themselves endlessly accessible, believing this proves loyalty. In reality, it communicates something very different. It says, your time has no scarcity. It says, your world stops the moment they call. And powerful people notice this immediately. The man who is always available is rarely respected, because this doesn't mean becoming arrogant, cold, or unreliable. It means becoming intentional. Not every message deserves an instant response. Not every invitation deserves acceptance. Not every opportunity deserves your energy. Create space. Let people experience your absence sometimes, because absence creates perspective. When you are constantly present, people adapt to your existence and stop appreciating it. But when your presence becomes less predictable, your value increases naturally. This is the psychology of scarcity, and scarcity creates attraction. The strongest people understand this instinctively. They are warm when present, but they never become overly accessible. Be present enough to matter, absent enough to be valued. That balance changes everything. Law 4. Speak less than necessary. Most people talk too much because silence makes them uncomfortable. They explain too much, reveal too much, react too quickly. And with every unnecessary word, they slowly surrender control. Powerful people understand something most others never learn. Silence creates pressure. The person who speaks the least often controls the emotional rhythm of the conversation. Watch confident people closely. They don't rush to fill every silence. They pause. They think. They allow moments to breathe before responding. That composure creates authority. Meanwhile, insecure people constantly feel the need to prove themselves through words. They over-explain their decisions. They talk to gain approval. And in doing so, they expose themselves completely. Every extra sentence gives away information. Your fears, your insecurities, your intentions. This is why silence is powerful. When you speak less, other people begin speaking more. They reveal things unintentionally. They expose emotions, motivations, frustrations. Meanwhile, you remain composed and observant. That is leverage. Silence also creates mystery. People begin analyzing you instead of dismissing you. Your words gain weight because they become rare instead of constant. A man who talks endlessly eventually becomes background noise. A man who speaks carefully becomes memorable. The disciplined man says only what needs to be said, nothing more. His words become sharper because they are intentional. And intentional words carry power. Law 5. Never outshine the master.
This law destroys more ambitious people than almost any other because ego blinds them. You may be smarter than the person above you, more talented, more capable, but the moment you make powerful people feel inferior, you become dangerous in their eyes. And dangerous people get removed. People at the top often tie their identity to superiority. When someone beneath them appears too impressive too quickly, insecurity activates immediately. Even if they smile externally, internally, they begin seeing you as competition. And once that happens, your access becomes fragile. The intelligent person understands positioning. He does not weaken himself. He controls perception. He allows his talents to support the leader instead of threatening the leader. This requires patience and emotional maturity. Your ego will constantly demand recognition. It will want credit, validation, public acknowledgement. Control it. The long game matters more. Many brilliant people destroy opportunities simply because they couldn't resist proving they were the smartest person in the room. That is not power. That is insecurity disguised as confidence. Real power is strategic. Sometimes the wisest move is allowing someone else to feel important while you quietly strengthen your position behind the scenes. History is full of advisors who influenced kings without needing the throne themselves. Let your work elevate the people above you. Make them feel stronger in your presence, not threatened. Because the moment they associate you with humiliation or insecurity, they begin planning your removal. Protect their ego until your own position becomes untouchable. Then your value speaks for itself.
Law 6. Make others come to you. The person who chases excessively always loses leverage. When you constantly pursue people, you signal imbalance. You communicate that they possess value you lack. That instantly lowers your position. Most people spend their lives chasing attention, chasing approval, chasing validation. And because they chase constantly, they never become magnetic. The strategic person operates differently. Instead of chasing endlessly, he builds value. He develops skill, results, reputation, presence. He becomes excellent enough that attention naturally begins moving toward him. This is attraction through value, instead of pursuit through desperation. The people everyone wants access to are usually not running around begging for attention. Their work, reputation, and results create curiosity automatically.
That is the position you want. Not forcing doors open, becoming someone doors naturally open for. This requires patience, because attraction takes longer than chasing, but it creates far stronger positioning. Build something undeniable. Create visible excellence. Develop skills people cannot easily replace. Let your name travel through conversations before you enter the room yourself. Because once people begin seeking you out, the dynamic changes completely. Now conversations happen on equal ground. Now your presence carries weight before you even speak. The magnetic man does not beg for attention. His value creates gravity, and gravity pulls everything toward it. Law 7. Guard your reputation with your life. You can lose money and recover from it. You can lose opportunities and create new ones. But once your reputation collapses, rebuilding trust becomes one of the hardest battles you will ever face. In the world of influence, reputation is everything. It speaks before you enter the room. People decide how to treat you long before they meet you personally. They listen to stories, opinions, impressions, associations, whispers from others who claim to know you. And once a perception forms, changing it becomes extremely difficult. This is why powerful people obsess over image and positioning. They understand that perception shapes reality. A strong reputation opens doors that skill alone cannot open. A weak reputation closes doors before conversations even begin.
You must become intentional about how people experience you. Be reliable, be disciplined, be consistent. Do not behave emotionally in public, in moments that can permanently damage how others see you. One careless action can undo years of effort. And remember this clearly. People judge you by association too. The people around you affect your image, whether you like it or not. Protect your circle carefully. At the same time, never ignore attacks on your reputation. Weak people hope lies disappear on their own. Strategic people address problems quickly before they spread. In social dynamics, truth alone is not enough. Perception moves faster than facts. Your name is a form of currency. Once people trust it, opportunities begin appearing naturally. But once people doubt it, even your strengths stop mattering. Protect your reputation like your future depends on it, because often it does.
That brings us to the end of these 7 laws. Now you understand principles most people never consciously recognize. The question is whether you will apply them, because knowledge alone changes nothing. Information without execution is entertainment. These laws only become powerful when they shape your behavior consistently. Study them carefully. Use them intentionally. Observe how human nature responds to them in real life. You will start noticing patterns everywhere once your awareness sharpens. You'll see why some people gain influence effortlessly, while others remain ignored no matter how hard they work. Power has always followed patterns. Most people simply never learn to recognize them. But now, you have. If this shifted the way you see yourself even a little, then don't stop here. Because what you've heard in this video is only the surface. There are deeper layers to psychology, influence, and wealth that simply can't be explored fully in